is the Alumni Service Award that recognizes a graduate who has demonstrated leadership and outstanding service to the public and to the osteopathic profession. This year's recipient is Dr. Ronald Holt, class of 1993. Dr. Holt has served as an attending psychiatrist at Kaiser South San Francisco Medical Center for the past 17 years. There, he provides medical consultation and has developed treatment plans for adult psychiatric patients. This award recognizes Dr. Holt for his efforts to educate osteopathic medical students and the entire osteopathic medical community on the topic of LGBTQ. Dr. Holt is the recipient of many awards recognizing his service to medicine and the LGBTQ community. And for the past 5 years, Dr. Holt has served as speaker for the Kansas City University of Medicine and Biosciences University Lecture Series. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Ronald Holt.
Photo op.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be in front of you today. I'm very humbled to be receiving recognition for my life's passion. For the past 15 years now, I've had the privilege of volunteer presenting to rural colleges in the Midwest on lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender issues. My goal is to always help those kids in the Midwest who are struggling with their sexual orientation or their gender identity. There's nothing that's more rewarding to me than receiving an email from someone whose life I've impacted in a presentation or one of my talks on social media. Earlier this month, I had the privilege of talking in rural Nebraska, and it was between two of my presentations when someone came up and handed a letter to me, which I'd like to share with you tonight. She wrote, "Dear Dr. Holt, thank you so much for what you do every year by returning to Nebraska to teach, encourage, and enlighten. You are changing lives. I grew up in a small Iowa town where my parents were certain that my younger brother's homosexuality would be cured with a good psychiatrist. How wonderful it would have been if George could have heard a speaker like you. It was later in years that I learned how he suffered in silence as he was teased and bullied for being gay. At least back in the 1960s, he didn't have to suffer through social media. George died of AIDS in 1995. My surviving brothers and parents still don't deal with his sexual orientation or disease. But my husband and I have 3 sons who learned so much and became more compassionate people by witnessing his life and death. So thank you again for donating your vacation and travel time to come back to Nebraska to tell your story, to answer questions, and enlighten others. Every year I learn something new from your presentations." Unquote. This award tonight is dedicated to George and to everyone else in life who struggles with love and acceptance for who they are, for what they represent, or for who they love. I look forward to the day when society accepts everybody regardless of their sexual orientation or their gender identity. Once again, thank you very much for this award. I'm very humbled. Thank you again.